If you don't understand candlesticks, you're trading blind. Candles tell you who's in control, the buyers, sellers, when that momentum is shifting. I mean, it's kind of crazy how much information is embedded in a candlestick chart. If you're new to this, if you're using line charts, every time I see someone post a screenshot from Robinhood and it's a line chart, I get anxiety. You need to be using candlestick charts. But that being said, you need to know what they mean, how to read them fast, and what patterns actually matter. So forget the overcomplicated stuff. This is the basics of what you need to do to trade with confidence with candlestick charts and get rid of those line charts. So let's keep it simple and make it click. So I'm going to draw a couple candles and break down what they mean and how there's so much information embedded in each of them. So what you're going to see here is we've got a red candle and a green candle. So when you have a red candle, now let's assume for the sake of this discussion, we're using 5-minute candles. Now I'm going to jump back and explain what that means. So every candlestick is a snapshot in time. That could be 1 minute, could be 5 minutes, could be an hour, could be the daily chart. It could be, there's some people use 10-second candlesticks. So what the candle denotes is a snapshot in time. In this instance, we'll use 5 minutes. It's my favorite for intraday action. So every candle on my chart represents 5 minutes in time. Then what the candle shows is, and in this instance, I'll start with the red candle. That is the top of the body is the price that the candle opened at, that 5-minute period in time. So let's say right now it's 5:07 p.m. So at 5:05 p.m., the opening price of a red candle was right here. Then let's fast forward to 5:10 p.m. That bottom of the body of the candle is where it closed. Now it's a red candle because it closed lower than it opened. So start of that 5-minute period, let's say it was $1. Then at say 5:10 p.m., as I mentioned, it's at 90 cents. That would be a red candle because over that 5-minute period of time, it closed lower than it opened. Now you're going to notice wicks. So what wicks denote is the highest and lowest price the stock traded at within that 5-minute period. Now you'll see candles with tight wicks, big wicks. It all depends on how volatile that stock is. Sometimes you'll see a doji candle. What a doji candle is a candle with a really small body and big wicks. That means within that period of time, stock made big moves, but it closed really close to where it opened. So in that instance of a red candle, over that period of time, for this example 5 minutes, it closed lower than it opened. Now let's fast forward to a green candle. Say the next 5 minutes from 5:10 to 5 p.m. If you have a green candle, that means it closed higher than it opened. So now that stock went into 5:10 p.m. at $1, and then at 5:15 it was at $1.10. That would be a green candle, and then our wicks would denote the highest and lowest price within that time period. Now with line charts, all you're going to see is the basically trend of the stock. You don't know what it's doing at any particular point in time, and you don't know how high it closed, you don't know how low it closed. You simply know, if it's a green line, the stock has been uptrending, and if it's a red line, the stock has been downtrending. You cannot identify any sort of volatility or price action within that period of time. You just know that it's trending down. The price has been going down or the price has been going up. You don't know anything within that period of time. And if you think about day trading, we care about what's happening to this stock right now. And what's great about using candlesticks is you can trade the patterns. I mean, you can be waiting for that candle because they're updating real time. So you'll see candles shift from red to green and within that live candle, because your live candle is going to vary depending on where the price is trading at. So if it ticks up above the open price, then it's going to go green. If it tips below the open price, it's going to go red. So you can really visually recognize the real-time price action, and you simply can't do that with a line chart. It doesn't give you that zoomed in move. Now listen, if you are a long-term investor, like if you're buying a stock and holding it for months or years, use line charts. I don't care. But if you're day trading or swing trading, short-term trading, you're insane to use line charts. You just have no idea in a zoomed in period what this stock is actually doing. So it's very important to understand these. Now, the last thing I do want to mention is volume candles, okay? One thing, this trips up a lot of new traders because they think the color of the volume candles denotes something, and unfortunately it doesn't. So with your volume, they're basically a candle or a candle chart as well, but the color is going to vary based on the price action candle. So sometimes people I'll hear people say, "Oh, it's red volume, I shouldn't buy," or "It's green volume, it's a good thing." The volume candles are going to simply follow the price action candle. So if it's a big sell-off to the downside, you're going to have a big red candle that's simply denoting the volume within that period. The color matches the price action candle. So don't get tripped up by that. Sometimes people try and read into that. Now, if it's a big candle, that means it's high volume. Color is just based on whether or not the stock opened lower, closed lower than it opened, or closed higher than it opened. So don't read too much into that. Now, we use volume across the board. What we want to see is those big red to greens with big volume to give us confidence to buy the stock. And we want to stop out immediately if we get that red candle with big volume, because as always, we're always trying to identify whether the buyers or the sellers are in control. Again, I know this video kind of basic, maybe for some of you guys, but for a lot of you that are relying on line charts because maybe you're kind of afraid of candlesticks, like you don't understand what's happening, I think it's a great video to really get in depth and understand what's happening. And flat out, my biggest motivation for this video, well, my biggest motivation is always to educate you guys and help you guys. But my second, very close second, is I want you off those line charts. I see all day long on Twitter, X, people posting line charts of stocks they're day trading, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to end badly. You cannot day trade with line charts. Switch to candlesticks, study them, learn them, and use them.